Drop! Comrade, drop! We will not allow! We shall not allow! Neither will we give them any chance! Comrades, power! Comrades, power! It is either now or now!
Members of the Fourth Estate, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. We have convened this news conferencing as public university student leaders to address you on our position following remarks made by the Cabinet Secretary for Education, Honorable Ezekiel Machogu. While addressing the fraternity of Dedan Kimathi University of Science and Technology over the weekend, Mr. Machogu stated that the state is on the verge of withdrawing its financial support to public universities. The same state that intends to allocate slightly 1.4 billion to political parties for the coming financial year based on the 2nd November 2022 Gazette notice by the Registrar for Political Parties. The same state whose Cabinet Secretary for Public Service, Honorable Aisha Jumwa, hinted at increasing salaries for public servants. The remarks by the CS are unsettling, considering that he has been appointed to serve in the Kenya Kwanza government that promised to bridge the funding gap and even fund non-tuition needs for the students. Are Mr. Machogu's remarks to be taken as part of the education agenda for the Kenya Kwanza government? Is that really what was included in their plan? Were they just campaigning on poetry but intend to govern on prose? We have gone through the trouble of looking at our constitution again and the Universities Act on this issue that we address you on today. Article 43 on economic and social rights provides for the right to education for all persons. The withdrawal of funding for public universities highly threatens this right. If the state claims it does not have the resources to implement the right to education, then it should seek more guidance from Article 20, Sub-Article 5A and B of the Constitution of Kenya, and not making reckless remarks about withdrawing their funds. Mr. Machogu should do the needful and retract his statement on withdrawal of university funding. Other than looking at the above constitutional provisions, we also invite him to look at Part 6 of the Universities Act, which provides in part for university funding by government. It mandates that the government will fund public universities. And should the government have any economic or financial issues, it should not withdraw its roles or responsibilities. You should not throw it to the less privileged Kenyans that now take care of yourselves. You as the government, as the cabinet secretaries, go find ways to fund these public universities. What you're trying to say is that education in higher institutions of learning will very soon only belong to the people who are rich in this country. Only to students who come from very wealthy backgrounds. Is that why you're there?
No.
And is that why this is called a public university?
No.
And why are you not telling other departments of the government to reduce how much they spend or seek revenue from other avenues?
Common sense.
Yeah? Why education? This is a very important part. And this is, I mean, coming also from a government that was campaigning on the basis of Hustler Nation, Mama Mboga, and the less privileged youth. What are you trying to tell us? That you've forgotten so soon. Less than 3 months in government and you've changed goalposts. That will not happen. It should not happen. And because we are very good people and we want to forgive the CS and the whole government, we ask you that you withdraw, retract what you said. And we are giving you a very limited time of 48 hours.
Yes.
48 hours.
Without that, because I think we have been very silent and you're taking advantage of that.
Yes.
Without that, we will close all these public institutions, all these public universities, march to those offices and tell the government or show them how they should do their work. You are here because of us. And by the way, why did the president even form that working party for education reforms? If even now you're just making reckless statements about what you're going to do, does that mean that what the working party is doing now, collecting public opinions and reviews, is it going to work? Or you've already decided and this is a formality? We will not allow that. And we are coming for you, we are coming to you, and we are not done. We know there's so much that the government has made. There's so many mistakes that you guys have made, and that is why you are in this crisis. But that is not our problem. Our problem is to come here and learn. Already as it is, university is very expensive. Self-sponsored or government-sponsored. So you cannot start telling us that now from next year we should take care of ourselves financially. That will not happen. No, we will not let that happen. Because this is a constitutional matter. We will seek redress in court. We will also march along the streets. Stop business for a few days until we are heard. Yeah? Yes. Today I am joined by various leaders from all public universities because this is a matter that requires concerted effort to fight.
Yes.
And even as the other presidents address you today, I want you guys to know that we are serious. I think we've been quiet so much, so quiet that now you think we died. No, we are here.
We are alive.
And we are going to take this very seriously with you guys. Thank you.
Comrades power. Comrades Ria. Comrades Ra. Comrades Uba. Comrades Tibim. Comrades Tialala. My name is Tedio Diambo Omin Osano, the President Kenyatta University. We are here to refute publicly the repugnant statements made by one CS Machogu. We are here to say and register our disappointment to the public that this cannot happen. Already public universities are limping financially. With the underfunding that is given by the government, we are not going to allow. Kenyatta University is on its knees. UON is on its knees. Other all universities, Egerton is on its knees. Now, how more university? In fact, some at this particular moment are not supposed to be called universities because they are dead. So, what we are saying, and this is our stand, that if that is going to happen, it means school fees is going to be increased. And already, students cannot even afford the 15,000 that they are paying. They cannot even afford meals per day. How are they going to pay fees that are even going to triple the one they are paying right now? We are not going to accept that, and this is our condition. We are giving this one to the CS within 48 hours. Comrades, within 48 hours, if the CS will not publicly apologize and withdraw the statement, we have the power, we have God, and we are going to close down all public universities for demonstration. Comrades power, comrades Ria, we are the people. Thank you.
Comrades power, comrades power, comrades Ria. We are here today to first of all rubbish the claims by the CS Education that the government is withdrawing funding to public universities. First and foremost, public universities are extension parastatals of the government. And in any case, these universities depend on the government as the first source of funding, as the first source of revenue than any other. So the CS coming to say that they are withdrawing funding from the public universities is a strict policy that us as students, as the students' body, will not adhere to. Comrades power! Government, public universities have in the recent past gone to their knees because of less funding from the government. In the recent 2 years, government funding has gone down from 27 billion to now 13 billion. We have witnessed cases of students not being admitted to university because of lack of funds to register themselves. We've had many students sleeping hungry in hostels because they have spent their money paying fee and they have none for upkeep. So we are actually calling upon the CS to look at this issue and actually withdraw this statement from the public and apologize to us as students and even the public, because taxpayers' money should be paid, should be utilized to run government parastatals. And if as a government we cannot run education institutions, then there's nothing we are talking about.
And we will not pay tax.
The priority of a third world country actually should be to revamp education sector in their own nations. We cannot be a third world country whereas at the same time we are funding loss-making entities like Kenya Airways, Kenya Meat Commission, and other parastatals like Kenya KPLC, while we keep ignoring the education sector. The education sector is the center for revamping knowledge in every country.
Yes.
So we have to take that serious. Comrades, power! Power! Thank you.
Comrades, power! Power! Comrades, power! Power! Comrades, power! Power! My name is Mark Thiongo, or you can call me Thiongo, the president from JQuat. Yes. And I'm here to represent the interests of so much comrades, and so many of them, because it was noted that the other time, CS Machogu, who we thought that him being elderly and him being with a lot of experience, that he can come and take over and take us to the direction that we want, only to realize that he felt that he can just sit down and relax in his table room or where he was and come up with only one statement that is killing us as university students. Does he realize that how many students we have in this Kenya who are in the universities? Not forgetting the fact that it all started after they were done with the subsidies that they were giving to the messes. Right now, I cannot even afford myself a meal in my mess. Why? Because they scrapped off them. Let me tell you something. Usione simba amenyeshewa, ukadhani ni paka. Yes. We have been silent for so long. We thought that them coming in, they will offer us solutions. But only to realize that they wanaoga mikono, wanaondokea. Ngori si yetu, ngori ni yetu. Comrades, ngori ni yetu. Si yetu. And just as he had been said today, CS Machogu, we expect you to withdraw that statement. Then, go back, call all those people that you need to call, and establish a solution to our problems. In fact, we need the subsidies brought back to the universities. We need the capitations that used to be given to the university to be given. The other time you are talking about Hustler Fund. Hustler Fund is that it's good. What about the help? Increase the help also. But you realize that you are killing the universities at the verge of you want to strengthen the TVETs. You want all of us to go to the TVETs. Then after all of us are full there, you start saying now you come back and establish the universities. No. This is a government that we must respect, and we are giving you time to work on our solutions. Comrades, power. Power. We are part of this government. True or false? True. And for the people. And for all of us. See, that is true. Yes. CS Machogu, kindly withdraw that statement within 48 hours. And very soon, if you don't withdraw that statement, we shall withdraw it ourselves. Yes. Comrades, power. Power. Comrades, tialala. Comrades, ria.